Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nadia Subrati from CreateWealthWithNadia.com. Andy has been trying to interview me, and for some reason, I can't even, we're having technical issues. So we're actually trying it out this way, and then he's going to join in. So I'm waiting for Andy to join in, and then I can send him, the request to join me on this interview so he can actually interview me. But yeah, we've been for the past, for the past 20 minutes, we're having some issues. And he's in the United Kingdom. So let's see, he's on here now. Let's see if I can invite him and see if this works. I really don't know what is going on. But okay, Andy, so I'm trying to invite you. I don't see you yet. What's going on with Facebook these days? It's okay. Andy, I just see if you can accept this and jump on. Let's see how this is working. So I just sent you let's see how this works. Guys, this is what we're having technical issues. Hi, oh my gosh, it worked. Hey Andy, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing?
Oh my gosh, see, it worked. For the past, I don't know, for the past, oh my gosh, 35 minutes. I'm serious, guys. Andy's been trying to invite me on this live for this interview, and I have been trying to jump on, but for some reason it wasn't letting me. So in other words, I can invite people. So we're doing it the other way around, but Andy's actually interviewing me. Thank you, Andy, for, well, we got it to work. That's all that matters.
No, at least we're here. That's the most important thing.
That's all that matters. We're here. Let's do this. So how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing, Nadia?
I'm doing well. How is the weather in the UK?
UK, we are doing awesome. Weather is getting warm and warm and warm, and it just dipped today.
We're actually having some beautiful weather here in New York, and yeah, it's spring. We're a few days in spring, so it's beautiful.
Nice one. That's really good. Here's what I want to do, right? Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just gonna share this on my wall. I don't know if it's on my wall yet.
It should be on your wall.
It should be on my wall, should it?
Yes.
I'm a bit of a let's see this. 1 second.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Hi, everyone. Right. Can you guys actually help us share this interview? Because there's so much gold nuggets, and there are a lot that we're going to be covering on this interview that a lot of you are actually going to be able to implement in your daily business, in your business and your daily lives. And yeah, so we're going to be covering a lot of things today. So if you guys can please share this live, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. So let's wait for Andy, and let's get started.
Awesome. You can start rolling while I get this thing set up, because I had to switch things the other way around.
Yes.
But this is cool. 1 sec.
It was like, I was like, why is Facebook not letting me on when you were inviting me, and then I was trying to invite you? But for some reason, it's working on my end when I invite people to. It's strange, This is not the first interview I've had where I had this issue where I had to invite the person and start all over.
I think Facebook is going a bit busy these days. I think the demand for live videos are getting quite huge, quite large. So
you know what it is? A lot of people are doing lives. A lot of people are going live, and Facebook is constantly changing every single day. So we have to keep up on top of technology.
Right. Awesome. Okay. Let's do this. Right. I'm just gonna wait. I still have to wait for this thing to show up on my page. However, let's just get on with this. Awesome stuff. Great to have you here, Nadia. I'm pleased to have you this interview with you. So
thank you.
I've seen you doing some amazing things online, which is one of the good reasons why I thought, wow, it'd be nice to find out exactly what this lady is up to. And I know some people that follow me would be very interested to know exactly how you're doing this, right? So if you're watching on my page and in the group, I hope I'll be able to share this at some point. Um, Welcome. This is Nadia. Nadia is a personal brand expert, a home business owner, and she also knows how to get in those companies and get on the leaderboards, right? Because I've seen you in action a few times, and I have to say it's quite like very impressive. I've seen quite a few testimonials from, should I say, Lalonde, Mark
Mark
Lalonde, right?
Lalonde, yes, he's a multiple
Lalonde,
seven-figure earner. I've
yeah,
worked with him. I'm still working with him.
amazing
So I've
guys.
learned a lot from Mark, you know.
Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. So you're doing amazing things in your business. The most important thing I want to find out, though, Nadia, is a lot of people do not know you, especially people who know me do not know you. So tell us, who is Nadia?
Well, my name is Nadia Subrati. I'm an entrepreneurial author, coach, personal branding generalist. I teach
Yes.
online personal branding, and I'm also a founding partner and professor at Branding University.
Nice, 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 nice one. A
Thank
little
you.
bit that's a nice thing to do, guys. And guys, if you don't know about Branding University, can you tell us something a little snippet about Branding University and what exactly you do there?
Well, Branding University is an online personal branding university where you learn
Mhm.
how to build your personal brand, how to get brand visibility, how to generate leads, how to build your audience. The list goes on and on. But basically, we teach online personal branding because when it comes to online personal branding, this is how
Mhm.
people are going to get to know, like, and trust you. This is how people are going to get to know who you are. If you're not
Yes.
building your personal brand, it's going to be impossible to become successful in this online space, right?
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
people want to know, like, and trust you. How else are they gonna know, like, and trust you if you're not branding yourself?
Yeah.
And what I've learned, through my online journey, is that people don't trust products or services, but they will trust you if you're transparent and you're being authentic and you're being real.
Yeah. Absolutely. 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 So that's the thing. It's all about being real, and it's all about coming across as someone that can help somebody solve a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of people who start in the home business industry, I know when I started, I didn't understand that little piece, and I went
Me
four
too.
years. I went 4 years without making an income because I was looking for the shortcut. I
Wow,
was looking for
really?
that. Yeah, I was looking for the push button. Like push a button, get a traffic, and you don't even know the product you're selling, and all of a sudden you got millions in your account. That kind of mentality is what I had when I started. And I can still see that in a lot of people today. And it's nobody's fault. It's just that we've been pumped with the wrong message. Like
True.
people, you're driving flash cars and all these things, and they tell you that, buy this software and all of a sudden you'll be a millionaire. But then
Yep.
the story is now changing with people like yourself, where you're saying, listen, go brand yourself, go do the work, go put yourself out there and get the
Yes.
results. Right.
You know what it
So,
is?
mhm,
There's no overnight success when it comes to online marketing. There's so much
yeah,
to learn. There's so many different components,
yeah,
and a lot of fake marketers are marketing the wrong way, and they're leading people to believe there's overnight success, and you're gonna have
mhm,
this Lamborghini and this huge mansion and all of this stuff, and it doesn't work that way. You
yeah,
have to build your personal brand, and a lot of
yeah.
marketers, they're not marketing correctly, and I see it every single day, every single
Mm,
day.
mm. That's that. I mean, coming from someone who does this on a daily basis, you probably would pick up a lot of, loopholes. I believe that, like, because you're watching people constantly, right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what you do in terms of you as a personal branding expert. Like, I know you on your page you've got how to live out loud, which I call how to lull and build a personal brand and still build a solid business. Because a lot of people have the notion that, okay, if I'm branding myself, then I can't make any money. I have to be branding my network marketing company, or I have to be branding this company I'm promoting, or it has to be just about the product I created. But then how does that what you do fit in? If you get my question, how does what you do fit into exactly that ethos?
Well, I share my life with people. This
Right.
is personal branding. You want to share your life. You want your audience to know that, hey, listen, I'm just like you. I
Mm,
go through the same struggles. I've been there. I know what you're going through. So I share my life with my audience.
mm-hmm.
So in that way, I connect with them on a deeper level, because even though all of this is on social media and we live in different countries and different time
Yeah.
zones, this is how people started getting to know me. And my first 6 months online, I made
Mm-hmm.
no money.
Yeah.
Yes, I got 3 sales, but they were $10 sales. I made $3 for each one of those sales, in commissions,
Yeah.
which was $9, right? But so I,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really making money, because even though I was personally branding myself, I had no idea that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know, and telling your story is a huge, huge component when it comes to online personal branding. And this is
Right.
what a lot of people are scared of. A lot of people feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want people to know exactly who I am. How
Mm-hmm.
can people trust you if you don't share your life with them and your struggles?
Absolutely. So,
You
so,
know?
so what you do is you teach people how to be themselves and still build their business, if I get it correct.
Yes, I teach people how to be authentic, how to be transparent. Share your life with your audience. Let them know, listen, I'm just like you. I'm no different than you. I came from the same place you came from, you know?
Mm.
And this is what's going to attract people to you. Not
Uh,
not you flashing thousands of dollars, a
yeah.
Lamborghini,
Yeah.
Mercedes. This
Yeah.
is not going to attract people to you. Actually, this is going to attract people who want overnight success. And the truth of the matter of this, there's no overnight success. You have to
Exactly.
do the work.
Exactly. Exactly. And this is great. You mentioned that because I come up from a very solid sales face to face background, and one of the things that we learn is how to kind of like mirror people, right? And I'm
Yes.
sure you've been in the industry, you know about this, right? And bringing yourself to somebody's level and letting them understand, listen, we're the same. There's no difference. And I notice it builds a huge, should I say, it builds a lot of trust,
Yes.
instant trust. And people trust you instantly. So, okay, this person is not so different than I am. So I could trust this person, what they tell me. And I believe that's why network marketing works so well. So the thing is, when people see you online, right, they see like the amazing, awesome Nadia with long, gorgeous hair,
Thank you.
and then you come on and you show this persona, right? A lot of people, and regardless of how much you show your life, some people are very, should I say, prone to look at the surface, you know. And so tell us, we want to know if Nadia bleeds red or blue, right? What would you say is your greatest strength and your greatest weakness?
Um, my greatest strength um, is really learning as much as I can and
Yeah,
implementing what I'm learning every single day.
right, right,
And
right.
really, that's what it boils down to, because in our business, we're constantly going to be learning, constantly.
Yeah,
Personal
yeah.
development is so important,
Mm,
mindset is so important, you
mm-hmm,
know?
mm-hmm. That is amazing. So you are able to take something you've learned and implement immediately.
Yes, I would take something that I've learned, implement it immediately. I don't wait for things to happen. I make it happen, you know?
Right. So let's just say, so your superpower is you are an action taker.
Yes, I take massive action. And in the beginning, when I started my online journey, I made no money the first 6 months, but
Yeah,
I knew that it was going to take time. I knew that this isn't a job and it wasn't going to happen overnight. I knew
yeah.
that I had to invest in myself. So the
Mm-hmm.
first 6 months, yes, I made no money, $9, that doesn't count, right? But after 6 months, I got a coach, because I realized, you know what? I can't figure this out on my own.
Yeah.
And after I got a coach, my first month was when I got my real first sale, when I made $75 on $100 on a $99 course, you know?
Nice. Yeah.
And that's when I started making money. And that weekend I sold a lot of Twitter lead machine courses. The course is valued at $500, but it was on sale for $97. And that weekend I just started messaging people, because I was trying to build my audience on Twitter and no one was following me back. So this was like 7 months after I started my online journey. And I didn't even know Mark Lalone then. I had no idea who he was, but he was the one that created Twitter Lead Marketing Buddy. Sent me the free course. I took the free course, and that weekend I purchased the Twitter Lead Machine. You know, and that's when I started getting results. I think I lost you, Andy. You need to jump back on. So yeah, I think I lost. Oh my gosh, guys, we've been having a lot of technical issues, and I lost Andy now in this interview. We've been trying for like 35 minutes to actually get on, and now I don't know where he is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for Andy to jump back on. So what's going on, everyone? Andy, where are you? Let's try this again. Okay, I just added you. Sorry, guys, we've been having technical issues
Right.
all day.
Oh,
Oh,
it's crazy. I'm here now.
I'm
Oh,
telling you, right?
goodness. This is funny, but this is where
All
the nuggets are.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. It's amazing. It's technology. It happens. All right. So tell us about your weakness, because when people see you, they see a form of perfection, right? Can you tell us one weakness that you think you have?
Wow, that's something to think about. I don't know. I don't know if I have any weakness because I just take action.
Yeah.
I make things happen. I keep going.
So would you say you're the type? I know people that keep going sometimes may have the tendency of overworking
yes.
themselves.
I have a weakness.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with my work and I don't take time off. I'm a workaholic, and that's a weakness because we all need a balance.
Yeah.
We all need a balance. I do need to spend time with family, friends, and most of the times I cancel instead of going out with my friends and family. And I do need human interaction. You know what I mean? Not just on social media. So yes,
Exactly.
that is one of my weakness, that I'm a workaholic, and I need to change that.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, so your superpower is taking action and going like a juggernaut, right? And
yes, you have to.
Also, yeah, you have to do that. If you want to go, you just put the blinders on and you fly. All right.
And there are times a lot of people are going to say no to you. You need to have a thick skin and keep going. You can't let little setbacks hold you back, or having you feel uncomfortable talking to people. I talk to everyone,
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us a little bit. So when did your online journey start? Tell us. When did it all start?
It started in October 24th, 2016.
Right. That's exactly 3 years ago. So what?
No, not even 3 years. I think it's 28 months.
28 months.
But I didn't really take it seriously until January of 2017.
Right.
That's when
Okay.
That's when you
started going full time. Right. Okay. Right. Awesome. So what brought you to this industry?
My story is kind of a unique one. I was a loan officer for a mortgage company, and it got to a point where the housing bubble burst, so it was difficult to get loans, and I was making strictly commissions. So I decided to go back to school for healthcare, right? So I went back to school for healthcare, got one degrees after another, got certified in a bunch of different things related to health. After graduation, yes, I got a job, internship. Then I got a job for a year as a medical case manager treating HIV, AIDS, and hepatitis C infections patients.
Okay.
After funding was cut for public health, I couldn't find a job. I must have applied online, offline, contacted all the staff and agencies in New York. I was willing to take any job at that point. Still couldn't get a job, and I'm highly qualified. So I became severely depressed. Here I am, thousands of dollars in debt only because of my education. And New York is expensive. I went to private schools.
Right. Wow.
And I couldn't find a job. And then when I went on interviews, they're asking me, why don't I have 3 to 5 years experience? Where am I going to get 3 to 5 years experience if no one wants to hire me?
Exactly.
Right? And I even had a woman who owned a staffing agency in New York. She personally said to me when she looked at my resume, Why didn't you go to NYU, New York University, which is about $30,000 a semester? It doesn't matter what university you go to or what school you go to. Everyone is having the same issue
Yeah.
finding a job in the United States and in New York. It doesn't matter how qualified you are. I have
Mm.
friends who have PhDs and they're making $12 an hour. I'm not
Wow.
kidding.
Wow. And that's one thing that people don't open their eyes to see is that the job market is not as secure as it used to be before. I know my dad used to have a very secure job. In fact, he worked for nearly 30, 40, 50 years in the same company, and he ranked up and ranked up and ranked up. But unfortunately, you hardly find people that find jobs that they are actually trained for and make money doing it, right?
Yeah.
So
But you know, I was actually trained in healthcare. I don't just have one degree. I have a lot of degrees because I continue school because this is what they say to you, right? This is what
yeah,
universities and schools say to you.
yeah.
You need to get X and X amount of degrees. You have to keep, getting higher degrees.
Mm,
That's not the case. I'm living proof. I could not find a job.
mm.
And I graduated summa cum laude, which is the highest Latin honors, in
Right.
2 degrees, back to back. The top 1% graduate with the highest Latin honors. And that, it looks great on my degrees. All the certificate looks great on my wall. It did not
Mhm.
land me a paying job.
Mm. So the paper doesn't get you paid. It's just a piece of paper you pay for eventually when it comes to it.
It's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper, the way I look at it.
Mm,
College and university don't teach you real life skills. They don't teach you real life experience. They don't teach you job experience. They don't. At the end of the day,
absolutely.
there is no job security. You have to create your own.
Yeah, absolutely. And
You
so
know?
I know this is a bit of a sidetrack to what I want to ask, but what would you tell, having come from a place where you lost your job, you couldn't find anything, what would you tell people in a position where they're like, okay, I'm a bit comfortable here, but I know the ship is sinking. You can be in a position where you're in a good job, but you know very well deep down within you that is all superficial. It could end anytime soon. What would you tell people like that? Where do they start? What do they start doing?
Um, Really look into themselves and
Mm,
find out what they want to do with their lives.
mm-hmm,
Start a business because at the end of the day, there's no job security. There's so many baby boomers, right, who are actually retiring. They have
mm,
no money.
mm,
You shouldn't have to invest 40 years in a job
mm-hmm,
where
mm-hmm.
you're paying a pension and all of this stuff and hoping that when you retire, you're going to be living comfortably. That's not
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
I see
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of senior citizens packing bags at supermarkets to make ends meet. No one should have to do that, especially when you're 65 years old.
Mm, yeah. If that doesn't make your heart bleed, then you have a problem. That's what I
And
say.
Social Security is running out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But this
yeah.
is what they don't tell you.
Mm. So basically, guys, you heard it. End of story is there are no securities out there. You just can't wish that somebody will come save you. I remember Seth Godin saying to one of his interviewees, nobody's coming to save you, right? So nobody's coming. So you better save yourself. So where are you right now? There's a little bit of a cheeky question, but where are you right now in your business? What are you kind of like very active into? What are you doing right now that we should know?
What I'm actually doing right now, I'm building a membership site. I
Yeah.
already have a content library of 320 videos of trainings that I've done in the past 28 months.
Nice.
So right now I'm building a membership site and it's going to have an affiliate program
Hmm.
attached to it. That should probably be ready in the next few months. Um, um,
Nice.
I'm starting my group coaching program on April 2nd to June 30th. It's going to be a 3-month program where I'm going to teach, people how to build their personal brand, how to generate leads, how to rank up in any business because I've hit 9 leadership ranks in
Yeah,
the past 28 months.
that's a lot.
And I recently just hit the this was on Sunday. I recently hit the F10. I mean, yes,
Mm.
the F10 leadership rank.
Can you explain to us what the F10 means? It sounds like Formula 10.
The F10 is like when you hit 5 figures.
Oh, right. Right. So now from one of your income sources, just one of them, you're doing
That's
five
just one of
figures.
them. Yes. I have
Ah,
multiple income sources.
So this is kind of intriguing to me. When we had that conversation, you told me you have other places where you're actually generating income. The question though is how, I know again is outside what I want to ask. I don't have it here. How do you kind of like manage to hit on all these programs consistently delivering results and making more income for yourself?
I'm on all the platforms. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
building on all these platforms. You know,
Right.
my on LinkedIn, I'm dealing with more professional people, more
Yeah.
because my network are all doctors, healthcare
Mm-hmm.
people. So that's my audience on LinkedIn. So I'm dealing with
Yeah.
more professional people. A doctor reached out to me about 3 weeks ago. He wants
Mm-hmm.
me to teach close to 3,000 doctors and his staff, their chiropractors.
That's good.
So he actually gave me a topic. He's like, well, whatever you want. Maybe you can do personal branding or pain management. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like for chiropractors, I can actually do a training for them on pain management because I have premium CBD oil.
Right. Okay. Right. Right. And
But
that's
I've
another
never
source of
used the
business.
product because I have no reason to use CBD oil. You
Mm.
know,
So that's another, your CBD oil business is another source of business, if I'm getting it correct.
yes, that also with the keto because I've used the keto products. I've gotten amazing results.
Mm.
I've lost 20 pounds in about 6 weeks
Wow. Right. Right.
on
Right.
the keto diet.
So in the past, what would you say would have been your biggest setback too? Because now you're enjoying all this success, you're building all this credibility in all these platforms. People are inviting you to speak in front of 3,000 people and all these amazing things. Looking back a few months ago, you know, when you were not getting a lot of results, what would you say would have been your setback at the time to getting the
Um,
results you're enjoying now?
recruiting,
That was your biggest setback.
yes, because I
Wow.
felt uncomfortable talking to people.
Oh, right.
But then I
Okay.
realized I have to build relationship, be a friend first. And when
Right.
when I became a friend first, it wasn't like I was recruiting my friends. I could just reach out to them and say, listen, you know, I have this stuff. I think you might be want to take a look at it.
Yeah.
And you know, 6 months after, you know, when I got a coach, I started selling a lot of Twitter lead machine courses, and that's how I did it. Then
Mm-hmm.
I hit L1 leadership rank in MLSP
Yeah.
the following month, which was like, I think the 7th or 8th month. Then the month
Yeah.
after that, I hit L2. I was 4 or 5 people away from hitting L3,
Mm-hmm.
but I started building an MLM, which I
Yeah.
ranked advanced 3 times. And I
Mm-hmm.
got a leadership cruise. I was interviewed with the 6 and 7 figure earners.
Right.
And that was when I got my first interview. And I remember how nervous I was because I wasn't prepared for it. I was like, oh my God. I remember messaging Mark Lalone, and I was like, they want to interview me with all the 6 and 7 figure earners, and I don't know what to say. I'm nervous. He's like, just do it. Just do it. It doesn't matter. Just do it. So I just did
That's
it, you know.
amazing.
But this was on the cruise in the Caribbean.
Mm.
And I also earned a bonus. So I was also in a commercial. So I was able to get massive exposure this way as well, you know?
Right. So your setback was not wanting to talk to people, and all of a
Yes.
sudden you're enjoying all this success because you made friends instead.
You know what it is? Exactly. I felt uncomfortable showing people my product. But then
Yeah.
I found out from my coach, you have to build relationships. Be a friend first. When you become a friend first, people are going to trust you, right? Then
Yeah.
it's going to be
Exactly.
easier to show them your opportunity. It's not going to be like you're recruiting them.
Mm. You're just showing them.
Yes. So
That makes
now, you know, I
sense.
mean, I'm really comfortable talking to people and recruiting, sponsoring people into my business because I'm a friend.
Mm,
I
mm,
listen to
mm,
them. I find out, I build rapport, get to know them. And it's
mm.
so important. This does not happen overnight. This takes time,
Yeah. But
you
then
know?
it's solid. It's solid. It's solid grounding, although it takes time.
Yes.
Right, right, right. So what's been your biggest aha moment in your business? Because I know like everyone has one. Like the moment where like, oh my gosh, this is what I should be doing. This is what I
When
should
I
have
got
been
my
doing.
first sale,
When you got your first sale,
when I got my first sale and I made $75 from $100 product,
that is quite
that was the aha moment for me because then I was like, wow, this works.
wow.
I was like, you know, because you hear so many things, how difficult this business is to make money. And it really
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
There's so many different strategies you have to learn. There's so much that goes in to making money online.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Mm-hmm.
is why a lot of people struggle, because a
Yeah.
lot of people have the wrong mentality. A lot of
Yeah.
people think it's overnight success, and it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was my first aha moment when I got my really good sale, when I made my first $75.
You're like, this actually is real. This is not fake.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I remember my first one was a $10 sale. And I was so excited because I tried for 4 years without a single penny. And all of a sudden somebody buys something for $10 and I'm like all over the place. I'm over the moon.
Yeah, because
Yes.
you know how hard you're working. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter how little the sale is.
Yeah.
Once you get that sale, you know, like, oh my God, this works. So
Yeah.
what I'm doing is working. So then I have
Mm-hmm.
to continue doing the same thing I'm doing. Why change it, right?
Mm-mm-mm. So how would you say, because I can see that you do a lot of you're on a lot of social media platforms, right? I can see social media as one of your superpowers apart from taking action. You really know how to harness the power of social media. I mean, to be able to get results in multiple businesses to the tune of six figures almost everywhere, it's like it's an amazing feat. A lot of people could just only wish. Um, what would you say? How would you say your branding has helped? How would you say branding or social media has helped in your journey to getting all this massive success you're getting now?
Um, Personal branding is key,
Personal branding is
because
key.
people don't trust products or services.
Makes sense.
And I see a lot of people branding their products, branding their services. It doesn't work that way. They're not
Mm.
going to get sales like that. And this is why they end up spamming people, thinking, oh my gosh, if I keep throwing these things against the wall, something is going to work. It doesn't work that way, because
Yeah.
I've done the spamming. I've
Yeah.
done the spamming my first 6 months. I was spamming people because I got involved in a high ticket item. It was $1,500 to buy into it. I did not, yes, I recruited, honestly, maybe 3 people. The following month, they all dropped out because they couldn't afford the monthly auto pay, which was like $100 for the marketing system and the loyalty program, which was $100. They couldn't afford it, but they invested the $1,500, and after a month, they canceled.
Wow.
So I lost money on that. That was my very first opportunity. I didn't make any money. I didn't even make my investment back. You know.
Wow. Wow. So what you would say to people is focus on your personal brand.
Branding is key. Branding is key. Start learning how to tell your story.
Mm.
When it comes to telling your story, there's a huge component when it comes to online personal branding.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So we need to learn to tell the story, and that's another thing people don't. Some people are very afraid of telling their personal stories. They think if I
I
tell my
was
story,
too.
I'm judged. Say again.
I was too.
You
It took
were.
me months before I can like tell my story and really be honest and just tell people, who I am. There were a
Mm,
lot of things in my story I didn't feel comfortable telling
mhm,
my
mhm.
audience. But you know what? I was like, I just got to do it. So what? If people don't like my story, big deal. There are going to be millions of other people I'm going to be reaching anyway.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I think it's all down to. I mean, for me, I was a bit afraid of how people would judge me and how people would perceive me for a very very long time, thinking what people are going to
Same
think,
here.
what people are going to say. Yeah, that's a big setback for most people. So they don't come out. So a little nugget about personal branding, just a tiny little snippet of what you could have, because I know you're doing your personal branding course right now. A little nugget snippet into what you're doing and something somebody can use. What would you say that would be?
Um, be yourself.
Wow.
Be your
Okay.
authentic self. Be who you are. This is
Mm,
what personal branding is. Be transparent. Share your life with your
mhm,
audience.
mm,
Share
mm.
your life.
That is so good. So just be transparent, share your life. Now guys, if you're going to be listening to the replay later on, just to reiterate, Nadia is a personal branding expert. She's built multiple business and still is building multiple businesses just by building a personal brand and telling her story in a way that attracts people, right? And I have to say, if you want to figure out, okay, how do I kind of like brand myself in a way? How do I tell my story effectively so I can generate sales? You might want to go have a look at the resources she has available, because I know that can definitely help you out. right? I've seen a lot of changes just by using personal branding myself. So what's the next step from here? What should we be expecting from Nadia?
Well, I'm creating a membership site. I'm working on my first book, which is going to be in a health book,
Nice.
because you can create wealth, but if you don't have health, you don't have anything.
It's true. That's very true. I was ill for 2 weeks, close to a month, and I know exactly what that means. Like sometimes we grind and we grind and we working this
Yep,
thing, and all of a sudden we break down,
it
and nothing
happens.
makes sense anymore. At that point, when you're not well, nothing makes sense. So
No.
so the next thing that you're working on is your coaching product, your personal branding coaching program.
Yes.
Right.
That registration is only on April 1st, and
Right.
we
Okay.
start on April 2nd, and this is going to
Hmm.
run for 90 days.
Hmm.
I'm going to be coaching on exactly what I've done to get the
Right.
results that I've gotten.
So guys, you're hearing it again. Nadia is open to teach you and help you um, follow the exact step-by-step, so formula that she used to generate the kind of should I say results she's getting now, income she's doing now. So you might want to go check that out, guys. I would totally do that. If you want to build a personal brand, there's nowhere else to go. Go look at that thing. So if someone wants to work with you directly, Nadia, where can they find you? I know there's some people that's probably going to be listening to
They
the podcast.
they can send me a message on Messenger, or
Right.
they can actually go to my website,
Mm-hmm.
https createwealthwithnadia.com.
So createwealthwithnadia.com. So
Yes.
guys, I'm going to put this in the description. So if you want to go check that out, we'll put your Facebook page on there as well.
Yes,
And
you put
then
my Facebook page on there.
right. Okay, so people can connect with you. So this is the surprise question for you.
Okay.
Surprise question. How do you close sales?
Um, you know, I'm just being my authentic self.
Right.
And again, for me, closing a sale is not difficult because I already know these people, and a lot of these people who have joined me, they've worked with me on multiple boot camps, multiple trainings.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same people, that has been following me for a long time. So if I have an opportunity and I want to introduce it to them, it's like I'm talking to my friend.
Ah, right.
So
Okay.
closing a sale is not difficult when people know, like, and trust you.
Right. That is so nice. So, Sajida, thank you very much for putting the link
Thank you,
up. We put the
Sajida.
link
Thank
up.
you, Sajida. Yeah, she's my girlfriend. She's my web engineer. She designed my website.
Nice, nice. So, guys,
It took her 3 months designing my website, doing all the work, and I want to say thank you. And she's still working on it because we're building a membership site now, a digital
right?
store. After all that is done, then we're moving on to Amazon because I'm going to be building an Amazon store as well.
Wow. Okay. So you've got an Amazon store. So, guys, this is phenomenal. It's like
Not yet. We haven't
not yet.
started building the Amazon store yet, but that's going to be next
That's gonna be
after
next.
the membership site is in place.
Right. So, guys, you heard it. This is how you fire on all cylinders without going slow. Some people
Yep.
can focus on just one thing and they go, "This is my thing. I'm gonna stick with this baby and hold it very carefully." But if there's a summary of everything, this is what I would say. This is my version of your summary, right? Build a personal brand, be real, and build a tribe. Once you
Yes.
build a tribe, it's easier to close more sales than chasing people around.
Exactly. Because
Absolutely.
listen, once someone buys from you once, they're
Hmm.
always going to buy from you.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you prove yourself.
If you prove yourself, and you have to give tons and tons and tons of value.
Mhm.
There's no overnight success here in online marketing.
Yeah.
If you want to make $1 million, you need to give a tons of value. You know.
Wow. Yeah. So the results you get is directly proportional to the value you give.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing, guys. This has been Nadia. Thank you so much, Nadia. It's been
Thank you
very
so much for
eye-opening.
interviewing me.
It's been very eye-opening. I deeply appreciate you taking some time out. I know you're a busy girl. but you took some time out to go through this interview with us. So guys, the link is below here. Let me go back in. If you want to go check Nadia out on her website, you can go to createwealthwithnadia.com, where you can find most of her resources. And also, you can follow her on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, just simply click the link, follow Nadia, right? Let me see. I can't see any comments here, but I can see somebody say, wow, that's powerful. Somebody, I want to see if there's any questions here. Guys, we're going to wrap it up now. So I'm unable to go through all the comments here. We got some people all over the world. Some people say, I don't speak English, but I like the video. I don't know how you type that if you don't speak English, but hey. Somebody says great stuff. So Nadia, you are awesome. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. And guys, I know we had technical glitches, but this has been really eye-opening. Thank you so much, Nadia.
You're welcome. And I will speak to you soon. Enjoy your day and have an amazing, week.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.